Okay, so when it comes to believing in yourself as an artist, right? Do you feel like there is more power in expressing that loudly, such as like your attitude, ego, or do you feel like there's still power if it looks more reserved? Yeah.
So is the question like which one is more powerful, to keep it reserved or to be more outward expressive about artistry? Is that what you're saying?
In your opinion, yeah, what do you think has more power?
I think whatever suits you,
Mm-hmm.
because if you're extroverted, it's gonna work in your favor to be loud about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna suit your energy, it's gonna suit your vibration to
Mm-hmm.
attract the life that you're looking
Mm-hmm.
for. Whereas an introvert, there is a power of being reserved
Mm-hmm.
because it'll complement your life more than if you were to fake it and be loud and be exactly what you're not.
Yeah.
I'll give you one example, and I never would have actually experienced it if it weren't for Lily.
Mm.
Because one thing that she was very open about expressing is how my demeanor almost matches my vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I read books. I sit up straight when I read because I'm conscious about everything that I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
and it matches
Mm.
who I am and what I do.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take away the fact that I still like to smile, I still like to be goofy, and still have my personality, but it's like that's not all I am. I
Mm-hmm.
do have this reserved side to myself that I am not afraid to show to the world
Mm-hmm.
and bring it to the light, even though it is a little more dimming.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think they both are powerful. It's just choose the one that you feel more in tune with. And
Mm-hmm.
that could change per day. I'm Anomaly, and I produced, was on the song of What Have I Become, and we filmed the music video with Sayani, who
Yes.
I've been calling the Desert Oracle.
That's me.
And I think we had a mission to showcase that vibe in this video. Um, and I think we did a good job, but today we're going to talk about more. More of the behind the scenes, more of the why we did it, where it came from internally, and maybe just like what mission we have with the song. So maybe some present, past, and future conversations.
Hi everyone, I'm Sayani. I was doing the vocals and playing the character of the Desert Oracle to the song What Have I Become. Feel very good that we're able to kind of express our perception of it. I feel like it adds to the depth of the song because there's so many layers in this song besides just like what you hear. The visuals definitely add more experience, which is great to finally do.
So one thing that I thought really stood out was just kind of like the conversation we were just having, where you were like kind of tapping into the artist essence that you carry
Mm-hmm.
that lies deep beneath the surface,
Mm-hmm.
and how some of the conversations you've been having recently kind of transpire and dance around the fact that this video was created, the fact that this song was created, and more so just the lifestyle that surrounds the fact that we got to this point.
Mm-hmm.
Especially as artists in modern day, um, I feel like one, it is easier to access the arts, but it's getting harder to truly be an artist.
Yeah.
So I think we should start on the song. We recorded it about a year ago now,
Yeah.
maybe a little more than a year ago, and we recorded it at my apartment, and it was an energy that I personally did not connect with on where I was living. If you're from here, I was living on 27th Ave in Camelback. So if you know the area, you know how shitty that area
Now you
is.
know.
um, and that song came almost off intuition. It came off of a vibe that I was carrying inside of just a lot of stress, a lot of anger, and a lot of displacement, and was very happy to be able to create sounds and find sounds and bring them together to create this song and really be able to express and even ask the question, what have I become? How did I get here? So let's go ahead and talk about that. How does this song, what does this song mean to you? I guess let's start there.
To me, it's just like also prompts like introspection on myself as an evolving artist. You know, like I feel like at that time that we were making that song, I was like having this internal struggle with myself of like not fully connecting to that artist self because of everything around me, you know, and giving so much energy to that. And that song for me feels like just like a door, and to look around me and just think about, is this what I want? Is this reflecting the things that I want? It's not reinventing yourself. It's like, but it is the process of like a phoenix bird. And
And
it's so interesting to make the song a year ago and to make the visuals today. I feel like I have the beginning and the end of what that all was. I really didn't process any of the full feeling of it until we recorded this, and I'm like, I get it now.
do you feel like there was a process of that question? Like, obviously, a year ago, it was a freestyle song, it was an intuitive performance of recording. A year goes by to be reintroduced to a recording that you made. Obviously, the energies are different.
Yeah.
You've evolved as a person, things have changed in life, and you are now at a different circumstance than back then. Like, do you feel like recording this video and being reintroduced to the creative process with that song, those lyrics, the sound, do you feel like there was a process there that came up that you maybe didn't expect, and maybe like as you were performing in the video brought out a new energy or reintroduced an old energy or required something out of you in that present moment or maybe recognized?
Yeah, I feel like at the time of the song, I was in the process of the question and realizing all these things that have influenced me. And then when we made the video, I feel like I was able to like reclaim my authorship back. That's what I feel like the video is about. So it's like I expended so much energy and pruning those things that have influenced me. When I made the video, it was like reclaiming that power back. I'm at the end of it. Like now I see that it was like a prophecy, really. It was like this, I made this song and it feels more for this version right now than it did then. Because then I had so much feeling and emotion. I'm like, what is this? And then I'm at the end and I'm like, wow, you really knew the whole time, and you're right where you need to be. To answer your question,
Yeah.
I feel like,
I almost want to ask like this second question is what do you feel like you've become? Because for
yeah.
me, that lyric specifically, I remember when I put it on, I truly was questioning my existence. Because how in the fuck did I get here
Yeah.
on this shitty environment?
Yeah.
And I had to really ask myself because of that one quote that you are who you surround yourself with, and we are constantly absorbing our environment. So if I ended up in this environment, what have I become?
Yeah.
What am I becoming? And who will I become? It was an earth shattering question for me at the time of recording. And now I almost feel proud. It feels more like a statement than a question. Like, what have I become? You know? So, what have you become?
Oh man, so many things. A song. I have became, I don't want to say just more of myself. I'm trying to like make it more tangible to like embodied is the biggest thing. So I feel like at the time, like I just wasn't embodying and taking ownership of the energy that I'm in.
Mm.
You know, like I was like downplaying myself in some way, or not wanting to fully feel or realize that part of myself.
Mm.
You know, because it was hard to make that. Like it was beautiful, but it was hard. I remember going home and like processing that and just being like, that was a lot. Like, what does that mean? And so I think for me, it's just more embodied. It's more present. It's not really getting a new version of myself. It's like myself is always evolving, always changing. Um, I'll use this because there's a disco ball right there. Like, I feel like majority of in the process of making that song, I felt like a disco ball, right? And a disco ball reflects everybody in the room,
Mm.
right? And also accentuates the vibes.
Yeah, okay.
So, and it just reflects how other people look in their essence, right? But a disco ball doesn't know how it looks because it's
Mm.
reflecting everything.
Wow.
And so that's how I felt before. And now I'm learning like what I look like because I've just been the embodiment.
Ah. So you're speaking on the visuals of the music video, you getting to see yourself, you're starting to perceive yourself from from the lens of the world, honestly, because we're the ones watching it.
Right. And then that song of like in the middle of where we're at right now, like becoming that, like that emotional process of that and changing into that to be able to perceive because it's like it's a lot for me to perceive myself or like think about how I'm being perceived. And I usually don't like it because I'm like, oh my God, I don't want people to
You know, you exist.
perceive me. But it's part of like being an artist, you know?
It is. Uh, doesn't have to be, but
It
it is
doesn't.
there. It is there.
Yeah, I would say music.
So you have become a disco ball. Well, let's talk about the actual music video.
Yeah.
We were at Roosevelt Row, like kind of down the street. There's a church right there, kind of close to Central, Central Avenue and Roosevelt. Found a church. We just went up to the front door of it. That was the vibe. Was this anything of what you expected in terms of filming a music video and just
Visually, no. Energetically, yeah.
oh, okay.
Like I knew it was time. Like I just felt very locked in and I knew what I was gonna do. I just knew that I was gonna like, we can call it like a time stamp or like a checkpoint, but that's like to move forward, it's that, you know?
Like a landing point almost.
Yeah, I guess so. If I think of a better word, I'll bring it up. But
Kind of feels like maybe you're talking about a cocoon stage. Like you were able to come, harness your energy, have a moment to evolve. Because it's almost like the caterpillar knew it was
yeah, yeah,
time to become a butterfly
right. And I
and you're ready
feel,
to fly.
yeah, and before, up until this, the reason why I felt so ready is because my like experiences before that, right? I feel like have been like prepping me to be more expressive, to allow people to see that. So when I came there, I was like, well, this is, what I've been working towards.
So you were energetically there, mentally there. What about what inspired you for your movements? Like, how were the aesthetics of like once you got to see the video back on the footage that you have seen? Did that transport you back? And I don't know, do you have like maybe some thoughts of like, I wish this was different, or I wish I had brought this, or I love it just exactly how it is? Kind of like what are you reflecting so far?
When I was watching it, I feel like it did make me travel to that feeling, but that feeling's always there. Like that's who I am, you know. Like of
Oh,
course I'm doing some specific thing, but that energy, that being, that's like who I am. That's music is.
so based off of everything you've been saying, I'm starting to realize Sayani the Desert Oracle never clocks out.
Yeah, I never clock out.
Yeah.
Like that's the way I do life. And for some people that's super intense, but that's how I became myself. That's how I keep growing. Like I've had to rely on that because I personally feel that we live in a world where everything's trying to eat your spirit. Like having to protect that looks like that. It's like this soft intimidation, you know?
Yeah. It is
And
an intimidation.
yeah, it's like, better watch out.
That's a good,
Don't play.
really good
I
word.
might be the right one. I might be the right one.
It is deep. And I mean, I feel like that's why I really like the word desert oracle.
Yeah.
And specifically desert, because like I was saying at the shoot, the desert really does strip people's souls down to the core.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't show mercy to anybody. And it's just a really good reminder of what life really is. And I feel like that's what this song really entails on my end. Because even through the lyrics that I have of just questioning everything that I'm doing, every who I am, it just makes perfect sense to be in the desert. Because asking these questions puts your soul, puts your body and mind on the stage for yourself,
It does, yeah.
so that you can be your own audience and really look at yourself and say, what have I become? You know, do I like what I see? Do I like what I am feeling? And being the Desert Oracle, I feel like your vibes on the song really helped set the tone and mood for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this line that I really like that you say, and it's
Uh,
like, we are one with the sound.
hmm.
Because I feel like that liberation of all that is becoming merging with music. You know, I feel like music just puts you in this stream of consciousness that it's like we are one with the sound. It's so simple, but I think about it all the time.
Hmm. That's pretty cool.
Not being bound to like anything, you know?
Hmm.
And so, and that's how I feel like music has been for me, is like becoming the song, you know? It's so much about becoming the song rather than just
How much do you like this song?
I feel two emotions.
Two emotions.
One, super exposed.
Oh.
Yeah. But not with fear, just like, okay, it's out there.
Hmm.
So there's that feeling of like resistance because I want to hide.
What?
Yeah. So there's that I feel, you know, because I'm like, it's just being perceived. It's the normal thing of like, what do people think? What do people say? What are they make? What ideas are they making? All that stuff. But listening to it, like I've worked out to this song, you know, I've hiked to this song, I've painted to this song, like I've stretched to this song, like I've made it, it's now a practice, if you know what I mean. It's a practice in the evolution of who I am, Sayani. So it's just like, that's how I feel about it.
Very ritualistic.
I've metabolized it,
Ah, that's a great word.
you know?
It's a really good word. I've consumed it a lot for sure. It's one of my go-to songs to disappear. I let the song do the thinking for me sometimes. Because I know it's a safe place. I know it's not gonna take my conscience anywhere that I wouldn't want it to be.
Exactly. Yeah, and like the first thing that I did when I allowed myself to really listen to it was dance.
Mm.
Like dancing is dancing to a song you love and getting lost in it. It just opens up so much data within you and what it is to like become that person, or you know, you move forward and dancing to it and feeling like how you created it. You're like, the way I'm moving my body, it's like it's the sounds are supporting the movement, you know, and being held in the song. And yeah, it was emotional for me too, you know? Like I feel like dancing made me like sad because I was thinking about like the things that have influenced me in my becoming because I feel like it's so hard to just be authentic sometimes and um yeah, but it goes from sad to like passionate and like a little splash of anger in there. um so
It's a good song. There's a lot of passion in it, a lot of emotion. Kind of like a story with very minimal words. It's like very obviously introspective, retrospective,
yeah.
and I keep thinking of a future that doesn't exist, and this song reminds me to stay present so that we can build it.
Create it. Exactly.
Hmm.
Yep.
You know, speaking on that, like, what is the future you want to get out of these visuals and the song itself and a combination of all of that and who you are
Um,
as an artist?
that's a great question. I feel like I just want people to see more of who I am. I feel like I've been hiding in a certain light for a while, and this allows like someone to see kind of the prism of myself.
Mm.
And I just feel like it's going to answer a lot of questions or answer a feeling that people might have felt around me. It just makes sense. And it's not even so much in what I'm doing, it's just the whole video captures, you know.
Like your movements, like your
Yeah.
personality through your body and sound. Mm. It is
How
like,
I carry myself, you
mm.
know, the work I've done, it just gives more information of like who I am as a person. And I want people to see that and be like, wow, like I just feel like it was so simple, but I learned so much about you, like the way you moved your body, or like, you know, why were you wearing white? Why was it dark? Like, I wanted to evoke questions out of people to have a conversation, not just me dancing and just trying to look good. Like, it's like, what do you really see? Because that's what I'm asking
Mm.
when I'm dancing. I'm like, where are you paying attention? What are you perceiving? And
Always deep, isn't it?
it's always deep. God damn it.
Yeah, I mean that's okay. Like,
I'm definitely like, I know a place.
take us
That's
there.
where I'm taking you in the
Mm.
video. I'm like, hey, I know a place.
It really is.
Let me
You
go
did
show you
really good.
something.
I also really like the part where you brought the smoke. It's like, if anything, that is the epiphany or the climax of what that video is, and it's a spiritual, ritualistic moment that the audience can have with you,
Exactly.
and really just kind of take a moment, like creating the safe space
Yeah,
through a video.
exactly.
You know, and it's I think that energy really is gonna transfer through the screen.
Yeah.
It's really gonna beg the people to kind of just stop and just like really ingest what is being said and what is being viewed.
And I feel like their awareness turns on. The people that I have, like a certain awareness turns on to be present in themselves, present in their body. Just like let's say if people were around me, right? Like they would sit with their back straight, you know, breathing deeply. It just allows them to be present. That's what I want when people are like watching it, is to feel that presence. And I love that I brought the smoke too. I had to. It's copal. You know, I gotta
Yeah.
represent my lineage and
My goal with this is to combine our realities. We have already combined our realities with the music and we're doing it with the videos. But here I feel like me personally is a statement to really like invite people to change the world. Because me personally, one thing that I always ask in terms of what have I become, I have become an activist. I have become the body for the words that I say,
Mm.
the actions towards the goals and my ambitions.
Mm.
So here, what I think is going to be really cool
Mm-hmm.
is combine the opportunity of ownership,
Mm.
giving people the ability to be able to consume the music on their own terms.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to what have I become, it's like I really want people to ask that, but also own that question as well as own the data that is impacting them. You know, if this
Mm-hmm.
is a ritualistic thing that they can take home, why not cut out the middleman?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why not be truly connected to the creator
Mm-hmm.
on a deeper level technologically?
Mm-hmm.
So, my ambition with you, as well as all of the people that are willing to take that leap, in my opinion, activism, is to start giving people ownership,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Um, so I don't know. I really hope that this becomes a vehicle for us to change the world and really have people ask, what have I become? And hopefully we can change the world. Hopefully we can have more people really ingest that question, but also just have the freedom and liberty to do it anywhere.
Yeah, and that's I like that you said that because especially when you said like the ritual of it all, like the video is inviting people
Hmm.
or initiating people to be an activist.
Hmm.
If you really want to go into the onion layers. It, no,
We
seriously.
really should.
It's like it's that deep.
Hmm.
It's that intentional. And it's a great conversation starter.
It really is.
Like, hey.
So going back to the USB, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Once we finish it out, because this is a 64 gigabyte USB-C, USB-A keychain USB. The point of it is to have everybody carry it as if it is a part of their phone. Is part of their life. I carry it every day. Why? Because sometimes I meet artists at a coffee shop
Mm-hmm.
and they have their music with them. They have the files with them.
Mm-hmm.
I get them. I tell them, send it to me.
Mm-hmm.
AirDrop, text it, email it. I don't care how you send it because I'm gonna save it onto this USB.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my way of going back to activism,
Mm-hmm.
of going back to changing the world, of
Mm.
supporting local artists, every shape, way, and form. Because what I effectively do is duplicate their work,
Mm.
duplicate their intentions, duplicate their creations.
Mm.
And I carry it with me. And I have access to it
Mm.
because they give me access
Mm.
to that part of themselves to me.
Mm.
What am I doing? All I'm doing is amplifying
Mm.
by creating ownership in that sense where it's like, hey, I appreciate you sharing that part with me. I take it a step further. I want
Mm.
that to survive as long as I can,
Mm.
allow it to survive.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, I am able to have a connection with these people, especially if I like them. Like if I like their music and all of that, more do I want to keep using this because
Mm-hmm.
one day I want to fill it up. I want to fill it up with videos and music that isn't just mine, it's everybody else's because
Mm-hmm.
that's the whole point is to create a community around creatives.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to present this to the world. And I've been living through action with it, and I hope that this video inspires everybody to take the leap and support Raging, support me, and support the future of not streaming, of
Mm-hmm.
not owning, of borrowing, of leasing,
Exactly.
of always being somebody that doesn't own what they're consuming.
And it just puts more of the power like in your hands. Think about it. Like we are moving towards a world in which we don't really own anything. And so the value is going to be owning something and being connected to people. Because if technology like shuts down tomorrow, like we can still use that. We can still create a creative circle. I love it though. I
I
really do.
I personally feel like I don't know if you were one of those kids. Did you ever collect Pokemon cards?
I did, yeah. I did.
Yeah. Um,
Actually, I think I have one in my bag.
no,
I'm
you
not gonna pull
don't.
it out. There's so many in there.
So I honestly, it's so funny, and I really do hope you do this because I know you're gonna see the same things I saw. When I pulled this out, and people have been curious enough to ask about it or have even interacted with me in the sense that I'm telling you that they've given me their music,
Mm.
it unlocks this childlike connection. It reminds me of being
Mm.
kids
Mm.
because, well, you just see the excitement in their eyes, you
Mm-hmm.
see the excitement in their voice,
Mm.
and a lot of people understand the concept.
Mm.
But there's gonna be some people that just jump for joy and excitement because one, they're sharing their stuff, but two, they see the future of the
Mm-hmm.
possibility of like as if you got a Venusaur or a Charizard of like
Yeah.
your album is in this. I can listen to it anywhere, even if I have no internet. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can. No way. Like, that's so
Yeah, way.
cool. That is so cool. And it's like the beginning of capturing all the Pokemon. For me personally,
Pretty
like
much.
every time I go out and meet a new music artist, I'm filling up the Pokédex.
Mm.
I
Mm.
really am filling up the Pokédex
Yeah.
of music artists.
And I was gonna say like something that I feel with this too is like when it comes to being an artist, I love things that support other artists. You
Yes,
know,
yes.
because we have to have like some type of system in which we're all benefiting in some way
Oh yeah.
rather than being competitive. So I like this because I prefer to do art supporting others. So get your Pokemon
Yeah,
cards.
for real. So we invite every single one of you to just take the leap with us in supporting each other and being a part of a community that is being an activist because
Mm-hmm.
this is an activism, a step towards activism that goes beyond just music and art. Like liberates, this liberates you from having to rely on Spotify, on Apple Music,
Mm-hmm.
or even supporting data centers. Everything is ran on a data center. Everything is in the cloud.
I was just
Here's,
about to say that.
yeah,
Like that's the way to go against data centers and people having ownership over our stuff. Like we have to do something besides.
besides post about it online onto a platform that uses data centers.
Yeah.
So,
When human connection, like situations like this, is going to be important. And so definitely try it out. I feel like it's going to be easy as an app on your phone. Except this, I feel like is going to create more genuine connection.
mm,
Like those Pokemon cards like we were talking about, because I feel like that
it
connected me.
is.
So many people.
I see the future with it for sure. And I think once enough people can really grasp it, I don't think there's going to be a way back.
I don't think so either. Because if
No.
you think about whatever you guys listen to, I think it's Apple Music, Spotify, sometimes SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Like they are taking a portion from the artists and there's so many talented artists out here that you only meet in if places.
Mm,
We're trying to expand that. So we are not moving in the future and hearing the same songs we heard since we were children. Like I'm ready to move forward with
yeah.
music, get people that are diverse and make it feel like um, I can't even think of the word.
I feel like the word is evolving
Yeah.
because I feel stagnant. Like now that you
Hmm.
bring that up, like that's definitely something that's been on my mind is, and it really does tie back into the song because that song really transports me to a future that exists
Hmm.
but doesn't.
Yes.
I understand the energy, but it's not founded yet.
It's not. Yeah.
But it exists. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
We're there internally. Like internally, we're
Hmm.
there.
And I think I'm really passionate about it, not just the USB, not just the music video, and not just the song, but the whole entire thing, because I truly believe that us as humans have moved past this construct. I know that when people listen to music, wake up to work every day, and have to do these things that kills our passion, we're all aware that it's not right, that this isn't how we're supposed to live, that things are fucked up, but at the same time, what have I become, right? Like, when do we become the creators of the new reality and stop being the
Consumers.
cogs, consumers, honestly, yes, of the system that just keeps us here? And how long, I guess that's another good question. How long are we willing to stay here?
I told you it was that deep.
Yeah.
And the one thing I'm gonna say is like, imagine this, right? Imagine something happens, the internet shuts down. We have no way to connect to each other, right? We have no internet. This, I think, is a great replacement for the internet. Imagine plugging this to your phone. There's some people promoting their paintings, some people have their merch. Um, someone left a note on receiving something. Like, we're able to plug this in, and it's our control and our investments, and it's not at the hands of like having internet connection or corporations take away their portions. Like, it's directly in our control. And so, if you can picture that and feel that and see that, then that's another reason why to just test it out and let us know, or put some stuff on there and reach out
Honestly.
to Anomaly. Like, he's good with any random questions you'll have.
Honestly, feedback is important at this time, because we are inviting you to be a part of a movement that doesn't exist. Like, USBs have existed, but the combination of this intention of trying to move forward as a society, as starting with the creative sector,
Yeah.
it hasn't really exists.
And they're not outdated.
No, they're
There are
not.
people that have money and more technology that are using this because they're trying to keep it in their inner circle. So, we as a people I think it's time for us to start building our own systems of doing things, especially with currency. And I feel like currency is not just tangible, but like it gives the experience. Like, this is, and if you're intentional when you are consuming or investing your time and money in things, that's who we're talking to.
Yeah.
The people that get it.
Yeah, there is a freedom that comes with it. And a big word that I've used is the ownership gives you access. And to bring it to reality, we're not really free in a system that allows you to own while there's still a price tag, while there's still a tax attached to it. At that point, we're just leasing. But the word access, such as we access data off of USBs, we can access each other as creatives. And going back to the fact that I've met other music artists through this USB, I have access no matter the situation, but it's like it's founded on a positive note. It's like what's the point of entering a home if you hate being there? But if you have access to heaven wherever you go, the world is just your oyster at that point, because you have the access to heaven anywhere you go, and nobody can take it away.
And that's the key,
Yeah,
you know?
that is the key.
I was also thinking, like, because we are moving forward with technology, like, a lot of people are learning how to build their own computers.
Yeah,
And with that, this comes in handy as an artist. Imagine building your own computer. You have ownership literally over what you do and what you control. And that's another good thing I like about this is, like, I don't have to download an app or be connected to some type of internet that's going to restrict me from if I'm, connected to a community, but I'm out in the desert or something.
shoot us a DM for more information. Very affordable. and it can be shipped anywhere in the US. What is your next step? Like, I know you've been having a lot of introspection and have been, you've obviously been consistent on creating new music and having artistic endeavors. What's Sayani's next step after this video is solidified, after your new music that you have coming out? Like, where do you see yourself going?
Man, that is such a big question. I think I see myself going crazy.
What the fuck? Going crazy. I am very excited to see where you go and take your journey because I mean I feel like I've seen it from the start in terms of the music.
You have. That's so
Yeah.
true.
And it's been so nice to see the growth and evolution, and I'm happy with where you've gone and what you've become.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. What have I become? Becoming is an ongoing process. It's not like an endpoint. So wake up as you are from that endpoint every day. That's what I'm going to be doing. Like, what is my most desired reality expression in living in that truth? Um, and so, however that's expressed.
I like that. I personally feel powerful with what I've become because going back to the music video, we did that shit with like a $40 light and tripod thing, old equipment that I've had for years, camera obviously, a church door,
Mm,
crackheads on the street, random passerbyers
yep.
watching us, and choosing to stay elevated and choosing to stay in the elements of creativity,
Mm,
as if there would have to have been an intense force to
mm,
stop that from happening,
mm,
and it didn't.
mm,
So I felt very powerful to have been able to create this with not a professional studio, not a professional cinematographer,
yeah.
no professionals except for the professionals of who we are at what we do. So that is honestly a really
And you fucking killed it. We got to give it up for
we
Anomaly, you
both
guys,
did.
because he just makes shit that's like crisp. Damn. People pay a lot of people to do that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I
Uh,
another final thought, like I appreciate you for your intuition. I
mm,
appreciate you for allowing yourself to be intuitive,
mm,
to allow yourself to make mistakes, to allow yourself all of the time that we don't see, that we will
mm,
never see,
mm,
to get to the point where your intuition shines.
mm-hmm.
You can put it on a stage and you will perform. You
Yeah.
will create results.
Mm-hmm.
You will create art.
Yeah.
And it's important for me to express that
Mm,
because I know that is something hard to acknowledge,
mm,
you know, and you are one of many artists that I've met that are very intuitive on their approach to creativity. And I just want every artist to know that if you're approaching this world through intuition, you're not alone.
mm,
You are very powerful, and you should keep doing that because that's where authenticity really grows from. And to be powerful enough to just on spot, on stage, create, that's not even AI could replace
that was a great compliment.
that. I
Um,
just truly feel that way, man. It's just we live in a world where the same video that we're making, there's a whole team behind it.
yeah.
We live in a world where AI could make that.
Yeah.
Will it seem authentic? Will it feel authentic? Why not? But we are officially competing with computers who are observing us to create something that we observe. Like, we don't live in the same world as it was 20 years ago.
No, we don't.
No, and I truly think if there is something that I really want the audience to take away from the song, the video, and even this conversation, it's that stay authentic because authenticity authenticity moves faster than replication. By the time they try to replicate you, you're already tomorrow in tomorrow's headspace while they're looking at yesterday to keep up. So I honestly applaud the intuitives, especially in this day and age where it's so easy to just log on and find an AI tool like Suno to create music,
Exactly.
you
Right.
know? And we'll just leave it at that.
Can I say something though?
What?
I was just gonna say like the because you complimenting me right now on that, and I feel like for a while that intuition kind of looked out of order, and I feel like it just feels more in order
Mm.
um, now. I don't know. I just noticed that like my intuition, didn't look like how I thought,
Mm.
and I appreciate you for not, perceiving that intuition as something or judging it. Like you really do perceive from like all directions,
Mm.
instead of like deciding what it is. And it looks like this, so I've been able to be in many versions of myself and express that because of that, like not you judging me and being like, oh, you're this one version, like whatever.
Mm.
And I love that the music video offers that. Like, it's like, because some people might see an oracle and they're like, oh, she should be, surrounded by women, or she should be in a church and wearing church gowns. They'll,
Mm.
they'll put it in a setting, you know? And that, the spirituality of that, I want people to know exists, whether I'm at a coffee shop, whether I'm painting, like, it's always there. And I'm always that. I'm always doing that. That's like if there's like someone controlling a puppet, like we got to the person who's controlling, like who's,
You're the creator.
yeah,
You're the you're beyond a face. You're beyond
yeah,
one aspect of yourself. You are the entire thing.
the entire thing. And it's like to be able to find people who allow that to exist,
Mm.
which is what you're doing. I appreciate that. Not
Yeah.
many people can hold that capacity. They can't digest that capacity, especially in person, which is like what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Some people can only, watch the video but get the same information out of me that that you see, you know?
I will say this one thing. As a creator, I think it's good to, because you're not wrong. You are completely entitled to feel the way you feel. But I also believe that we live in a world where if you choose to be a creator, you have to package things in a way knowing that not everyone can digest the entire meal in one sitting. Which is why I think this video is powerful because we are getting to see a version of you that I'm sure many people don't get to see. Not to blame them, but it's just life sometimes does not offer everyone the capability, space, and time
Yeah.
to ingest your entire being because I do believe that you have so much to offer and maybe create the creative world is what feels like home for you because there is so much space here for you. You know, like Mother Earth allows us all to live here. Well, Mother or Father creation allows you to be alone and just expand, expand beyond the point of being able to really conceptualize it, but one slice at a time,
And that's the process that I think,
one slice at a time.
that's the process of evolution. Like,
Hmm.
art is like technology that you use to evolve, to get you
Yeah.
to the place you want to be, to get you to think about who you are, what you're becoming, what you're leaving behind. Like, so I do resonate with that. Like, that's how, you know, that builds everything I am and will
Mm.
be. Come.
Just comes back around.
We just keep going. We keep going. That's
All
how you
right,
know it's real.
we gotta close this one out. We appreciate
Yeah,
your time, honestly. If you made it this far into the video,
seriously.
please consider everything we've said in terms of moving forward in the future, evolving as a person, just being part of the club of creators that are moving forward, that are evolving and taking the realities that they're creating with them and inviting you, honestly, inviting you to be a part of that future world where everyone is free.
And I would even say advocating and being a leader to show people the path,
Mm.
you know? So if you support all that, great. We love you.
Yeah,
Thanks for watching. Like, we really
yeah.
do appreciate it. And thanks for allowing me to show another part of myself that I've kept in close to me. And so thank you for being you, really.
Me and you.